Bingo, bingo. All right, you're awake. Now here's what we're looking for among all of us, and she's looking for it too in her own way. The S word, not sex, surprise. We're looking for things that surprise. And how do they come? They come in your discovery. I mean, look, let's go back to the day where Jimena has not retired and her shingle is still out and she's doing therapy on a patient, and the patient says something that she had not anticipated before in her dealings with this patient, and now she's beginning to wonder, should I call, because it is my responsibility, the law of California, that I report this person. It has come to be my opinion that this person might do something that would endanger another person, and that has been a complete surprise to her. That's an awareness, a revelation. So what other kinds of surprises can you get from your characters? What other things can you find out about them? And remember, Allison and I were talking about a writer that we both know who was getting all kinds of rejection slips and then she started not being so nice. Well, that's why we need the unthinkable. And that's where that is going to help you get rid of that shield that you put up when you're deliberately saying, I'm going to go where I would not dare to go. Because that's what's going to get you published. That's what's going to get your characters out there. Everybody needs to go, he says, in a paternal sort of a way, naturally. Everyone needs to read a short play by the late English playwright Joe Orton, O-R-T-O-N. And it's called Entertaining Mr. Sloane. It's a one-act play, so that it won't take you too long, but hear me out. Joe Orton was a brilliant, if unschooled, playwright, and his momentum as a playwright was really being enhanced almost with every new thing he wrote, until the time when he was beaten to death by a hammer wielded by his boyfriend. That's a clue about what Entertaining Mr. Sloane is all about, but I won't spoil the rest of it. That's the unthinkable. And in the spirit of not being nice and of keeping Lisa alert and more than just alert and awake, but enthused about the possibilities of her characters, you need to take it that extra step. If you hold back, and I will always now have this image of Jimena talking about how she put the shield there because that was what she had trained herself to do as a competent and dedicated professional. That's absolutely necessary. And now she's changing professions. And she needs to do the same thing as a competent and dedicated writer. But she's not alone. We all have to do that. Otherwise, you know what's going to happen? You're going to get a nice note back from an agent or from an editor saying, nice try, like your work, let me see something else. What about this one? What does that tell you about this one? What it tells you is I didn't push it far enough.
Remember I said over the top? Make that scene twice as exciting, twice as outrageous, 3 times as over the top as you have it. We tend to hold back.
So I want you thinking in those terms of not how do I back off from this, but how do I take this to a place that it hasn't been taken before? I got into a kind of an interesting relationship with Saul Stein, because the last time he was out here at the writers' conference, I was quoting him to a group of people, and I was saying, so as Saul Stein would say, never take the reader where the reader wants to go. And Saul waves his hand, and I said, yeah, what's up? And he said, Shelly, I never said that. You said that. I said, I wish I had said it. But the philosophy is the same.
Got to surprise the reader.
What?
You've got to surprise the reader.
Well, yeah, and take me where I don't want to be taken.
Don't want to go in the haunted house. Don't want to go in the haunted
Yeah, and I have to go.
Don't want to go in the Don Man. No.
Yeah, I have to go.
Got to go in because there's no story if you don't go in. You know Nancy Drew. If she didn't go in the haunted house, there's no story.